Hey everyone, my name is Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I am very excited to be bringing you another Knix review video. I have some pieces today that are a little bit different from the types of things that I have purchased in the past from Knix that I'm very excited to review and try. Now this will be my first time trying on and reviewing a couple of these pieces at all. I literally have just taken them out of the package, so I really hope that I like them. Now, before we get into reviewing all of the pieces, very quickly, Knix is a woman-owned Canadian, mostly bra and underwear business that is really focused on women's leak-proof underwear and like postpartum underwear, nursing bras, things like that. But they have definitely expanded. They now carry swimwear, activewear, shapewear, and I will have some of those pieces to show you guys today. Now, in general, I will say Knix is a more premium brand in terms of pricing, fabrics, quality of clothes. It is a lot more expensive to buy a couple pairs of underwear from Knix than it would be from like an American Eagle or from a La Vie en Rose. It is more expensive. I cannot pretend that it's not. It's definitely a pricier brand, but I do have a discount code, which I will put down in the description box. If you're interested in buying anything and want to save a little bit of money, why not? And for 100% full and transparent disclosure, I am an ambassador for Knix right now, so I do get a small commission on anything that you purchase using that code. But as always, all reviews on this channel are 100% brutally honest. If I don't like something, I will let you know and I will tell you why I don't like it. Now, to start off this video, before we get into some of the stuff that's a little different, I wanted to show you my absolute favorite thing that I have ever purchased from Knix. I don't know how I have gone so long without making a video about these because I truly wear them constantly, and that is the Dream leak-proof shorts. Now this is them. I wear these shorts constantly. If I am on my period and it is nighttime, I have these shorts on. I love them. I recommend them to literally everybody. If you need a leak-proof short for any reason, whether that be like periods, postpartum, bladder leakage, anything, this is my #1 most recommended thing. They are incredible. I also am wearing a Knix bra. We can talk about that in a moment. But these shorts literally are the softest and most comfortable thing that I have ever worn in my entire life. They are this like really, really thin material, but the material feels so silky. It honestly feels like you are wearing nothing, which is what I want when I'm sleeping. I usually wear nothing. So if I have to wear underwear or something, I want it to feel like second skin, basically. Now, these are great. They are considered to be the super absorbency, which for Knix products means that it can hold up to 12 teaspoons of liquid, which is a lot of liquid. I personally have never even experienced coming close to that. To be honest with you, never experienced that. I do have lighter periods, but I do know friends and family who have very heavy periods, and this is the only period protection that they wear, and they love it. Now, the gusset on these is quite long. I would say it's not as long in the front as the cotton super absorbency boxer briefs are. So if you're like a stomach sleeper and you need super high gusset in the front, that might be a better option for you. This one, it ends like pretty short in the front, but it is very, very extended at the back. It comes up very, very far, so you don't need to worry about leakage. It's also very wide, like it's definitely wider than the gap between my legs. So you don't have to worry about something like coming out the sides. And like I said, it's just so comfy. My biggest qualm with most like sleep short style underwear or like boxer style underwear is that the legs get uncomfortable at night because they end up like riding up and then they dig into your legs. These, even if they ride up, it does not matter because they're so soft and they're so stretchy that it's not gonna dig into your leg. It's still gonna feel super comfy. And I just absolutely love them. Now, I would actually consider these to be fairly seamless as well. Like, I've worn these under leggings if I'm just, you know, throwing on some leggings quick to be around the house. And unless you're wearing something like super, super tight or a lighter color, where these sit on me and like how flat the seams are, I actually find you really can't see underwear lines very much, which we all know I hate underwear lines. They're amazing. If you get nothing else from Knix in your entire life, this is the one thing that I cannot live without. They do have some special edition colors right now as well, so if you're not a fan of black, you can get other colors, but truly they're incredible. Highly, highly recommend. Next up, we have this longevity bra. Now, I have had this bra for a while. I wear it somewhat infrequently. I will say I like this bra, but it's not like my absolute favorite that I reach for all the time. My absolute favorite style of Knix bra is the Luxe Lift pullover bra. That one, amazing, adorable. Every single time I literally take it out of the washing machine, put it on and like wear it to death, like, because it's so comfy. It fits like a bralette, but it gives you like the lift and look of a real bra. It's excellent, and it also comes in a lot of really cute colors. This one does come in a lot of colors other than black too, and I like it, but this one is definitely more sports bra-like, which is what it's intended to be. So I would usually wear this for like if I was doing yoga or Pilates or a little workout like that. It's not super high support or anything, but it's not bad. I find I can do most workouts in this and not have to worry. I don't think I could run in it as an example, but that's not what it's intended for. It is intended to be light support. At the back, you can see the straps kind of split off into two separate ones. All three parts of that are adjustable. So if you find that regular bras with like just the one strap don't usually fit you properly, I do think that this would probably be helpful because it is very, very adjustable. The only part that is not adjustable is the band. So they do usually recommend for this bra that you buy it based on your band size and not necessarily the size of your shoulders or anything. I do think that this bra looks good. I think it looks good under clothes too. I find that it gives me like a very slight amount of like uniboob if I wear it under like just a solid high neck t-shirt, but obviously it gives you okay cleavage. There is like a little bit of separation in the middle. I do like how it looks. I think that it's comfy. My only qualm with it is that sometimes I feel like these straps flip around a lot, which annoys me. And then obviously if they flip around, they dig into you a little bit. And because they're so skinny little straps, they do tend to dig in and be a little bit uncomfortable after a long time. Versus the Luxe Lift pullover bra has very, very wide straps that sit really flat and are super comfy. So obviously comes down to personal preference, but Dream shorts, absolutely the best thing ever. Longevity bra, if you like this style of bra, it's very well made, it's very high quality. It obviously fits me very well, but it's not my absolute favorite go-to bra. And I will include links to like every specific thing that I got and what size I got down in the description box. So if you're curious or you have a similar body type and you just want to see what size I got, that will all be down in the description box. All right, next up we have a pair of leggings. Now, these are the first leggings that I have ever purchased from Knix. I actually bought these just before their huge activewear launch that was, I think, at the beginning of February. So keep that in mind. These would be like one of their first goes at leggings. They do have like completely different offerings now, but I do think that they still make this style just in different colors. They do also still have this style in this color available on their website for sale at the time of filming this. So if you like this color, I would recommend checking it out right now because it might be gone very soon. So these are the HiTouch leggings. Now these are meant to be compression leggings that support you in all the right places to make your workouts feel that much better, to help you feel really supported through a workout. I like these, but I do have a couple of things that I don't love about them. So first off, a view of the full leggings. I adore the color. I think this color is great. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love how high they come. I do like a very high-rise legging because to me, there is nothing worse than you're like working out and you're bent in a weird position doing your like weird Pilates workout and your leggings like roll down under your stomach and it just feels super uncomfortable. I can't stand that. I want very, very high leggings to kind of hold everything in place when I'm working out. I do like the designs and I don't know how well they will come through on camera, but basically all down the sides of your thighs, under your glutes, all the way down to your calves, there's what they call like basically a 3D printed like design all the way down. And that's supposed to offer some extra compression in those places. Now I got these in a size medium. I am usually between a small or medium in leggings. I don't feel like there's a ton of like thigh or calf compression, which is what they kind of mentioned in the ad when I was buying them. What I do feel is a lot of compression right here. Now this is a very, very thick waistband. It's made of very thick material that actually makes these a little bit tricky to put on and take off. Trying to fit this over my butt was a struggle. But now that it's up here, it feels okay. But I can tell already that if you were feeling very bloated one day, so like if you were on your period, you just ate a really big meal, you drank a ton of water and you were feeling bloated, this pressing on your stomach, for me, I know I would feel uncomfortable. If you like something with high compression over your stomach when you're working out, this would be a good option for you. I know that a lot of people really like a lot of compression over their abs when they're doing ab workouts to kind of help remind you to, you know, keep them flexed. These might be a good option. Like I said, these are the HiTouch leggings, so maybe consider checking them out. Now, one thing I'm gonna mention about a heavy compression waistband like this, it ends right here. If you have any extra fat in this region, which many of us do, there's nothing to be ashamed of about that. If you have extra fat in your lower tummy region, all this feels like it's doing for me is like pushing it down here instead. So you might end up feeling like, oh, I look really like snatched in up here, my stomach looks really flat, but then like you have a bulge down at the bottom. Once again, there's nothing to be ashamed of that. Your body is great the way it is. You don't need to fix yourself to fit a pair of leggings. And maybe you even like how that looks. Maybe you think that that feels really comfortable for you, and that's awesome. For me, I worry that it would make me feel a little uncomfortable if I wore this on a day when I was like very bloated, as an example. I feel like I would just constantly be worried about like my lower stomach. But overall, these are incredibly high quality. This is a very seamless legging. The only seams are on the insides of the legs. The construction of them feels great. The compression feels good. And like I said before, the color is beautiful. It feels like cotton candy or the sky on a nice spring day to me. I absolutely love it. I do think that they're very, very cute. Okay, next up, we have a pair of these Shapewear shorts. Now, initially, I was just going to get a pair of the Thigh Saver shorts because I actually do love wearing just a pair of nude shorts underneath like dresses in the summer, dresses and skirts, because God knows we've all been there. You're wearing your cute little summer dress, a gust of wind comes and you flash everybody around you. I just find it's so nice to have a pair of shorts. You don't have to worry about that. And also, if you need to sit down on like a hot metal chair, you've got something like underneath your legs. You also don't have to worry about thigh chafing, which is amazing. So big fan of the shorts. So I was going to get the original just thigh savers, and then I saw that they made a shaping version. Now I'm always a little bit skeptical about shapewear because in my experience, I have fallen for the trap before and purchased like an expensive Spanx shaping bodysuit. And I don't find that they do that much when you actually wear them underneath clothes. I feel like a lot of times it looks the same. Now, I think if you were to get one of the shapewear pieces that, you know, clasps in the front or zips up and actually like sucks you on the sides, maybe it would be, you know, worth it and it would change everything and make you look super snatched. I don't think a pair of shorts will be able to do that. So we'll see. I'm gonna put these on. I imagine it's gonna be a struggle. I hate putting on shapewear because it's always so uncomfortable trying to get it on to begin with. But let me put it on and we'll see. We'll try on some stuff and see if it makes a difference or not. Okay, so I do have the shapewear shorts on. I have them underneath this dress. I thought I would be able to show what just the shapewear shorts looked like on their own, but they are very, very, very sheer, so I cannot, which does actually concern me a little bit because usually when I wear like shapewear shorts or like a shapewear bodysuit or whatever, that is all I wear. Like I wouldn't normally wear underwear as well, but if it's very sheer and you can still see everything, it makes me concerned. Obviously, you would still need to wear underwear or something if you were gonna wear a dress. Now, this little orange dress is a very clingy material. It is something that, in my opinion, it makes me feel a little insecure sometimes because it does cling to every part of your body. And if you are bloated, if you have a food baby, you're gonna be able to see that. And does that matter? At the end of the day, no, it doesn't. Nobody cares. But you can definitely see it, and it does sometimes make me uncomfortable. So I have the shaper on right now. In a minute, we will remove it. We will see what the difference really is, and I will try to do a little side-by-side comparison. Now, just before we even do that, putting on this shapewear, I would say was not as difficult as some that I've had in the past. But it was still uncomfortable. It was definitely still a struggle, but that is what it is. Like we knew that that would be the result. It does have like a little elastic grippy part around the top so that it doesn't roll down. Now I am already finding, maybe it's just because my torso is really short, it comes up to probably here on me, and it is already, especially in the back, rolling down a little bit. Which is one of the reasons that when I buy shapewear, I tend to buy ones that have straps as well. So I don't even need to worry about it rolling down because it can't. It's attached to me. Now, I do feel like it is giving me, you know, it's smoothing me out. I don't think necessarily that it's doing a ton for the actual shape of my body, but I could be pleasantly surprised. It could be proven that it is doing something here. We'll see when I do the side by side. I do have very, very pronounced hip dips. I always have. That is just the way that the bones sit on my body. And I do think that this is kind of smoothing them out, which I do think makes me look slightly less curvy overall because I'm used to having, you know, like very, very curvy hip dips and like curvy legs. But overall, I do think that it looks good. Now, obviously this dress, if I were going to wear it with any type of shapewear, I would need to wear tights or something. But I do think that it looks good overall. Now I am finding, and I have to hold the dress here so I don't show anything, but I am finding that the bottom part of the shorts is kind of digging into my legs a little bit. And that obviously, if you were going to wear these under like a pair of pants, might look a little bit silly if they were tighter. but under a dress or something that's like a bit flowier, I don't know that you would notice. I don't think that this shapewear would be super uncomfortable or anything, with the exception of like sitting down and eating, but I personally feel like that is always uncomfortable in shapewear, no matter what kind you have. And like from the side, you can see it definitely looks very flat. You can still see, or at least I can still see, like where my belly button is. I know a lot of people purposefully get shapewear to like hide that, but we literally all have belly buttons. I don't know why that's the thing that people are like ashamed to have, but I do think that it looks good. I don't find that it's like pressing down my butt at all, so my butt still looks great, which is a plus. But now let me take them off and we'll see the comparison. All right, so this is without any type of shapewear. Now, two things do stick out with me. Like I said, this is very, very clingy fabric. One, without the shapewear, I think you can really see the line of where this bra ends. So this might not be the best bra choice for a dress like this because you can definitely see it. And two, you can like really, really see my belly button. So once again, if seeing belly buttons annoys you, you don't like seeing it under dresses, I would just stay away from this dress because even with the shapewear, you know, flattening that out, you could still really see it. Now, I don't think personally that there was a very big difference in terms of like my natural waist. Like I just naturally have a fairly pronounced waist. I do think that this looked a little bit flatter, like from the front, because you couldn't see my belly button at all. From the side, I mean, you can be the judge, but I don't think that there was a very big difference. So overall, I guess I would say my thoughts on this shapewear is, if wearing shapewear like this makes you feel more comfortable and confident, go for it. I think that this was good. I mean, I have not tried that many different shaper garments in my lifetime, but this one does feel like it's very well made. It feels high quality. This top part is not very stretchy, which does make it hard to put on. So keep that in mind. But I do think that it smooths you out if you are wearing something like this style of dress that's like super, super clingy and you just don't want to have to worry about that. You want to feel like sexy and very smooth and flat. Now, if you have tried these and you have a bit of a bigger tummy, I would love to know how they work for you. Do you find that they kind of suck you in a little bit? Or was it similar to my experience that you just felt like it kind of like smoothed everything out and made it look a little bit flatter? I would love to know your experience with it. So overall, as you can tell, I really loved most of the stuff today. Those Dream shorts, I'm just gonna nail the point home one more time. They're wonderful. If you have any reason to need an absorbent thing, especially something at night, that will be your holy grail. I promise you, they are so, so comfy. The activewear, I would really like to try some of their other activewear. In particular, the Good to Go leggings and bras I would really like to try in the future. Let me know if you're interested in seeing anything about those, or if you have tried them yourself. I would love to hear from you. And once again, I will include links to everything that I tried down in the description box, along with a coupon code if you are interested in getting anything for yourself. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting the big red subscribe button found down below. I do put out new videos every single week, so you can be sure to follow along. You can also hit the bell notification button to be notified when I post so that you never miss a video. I hope that you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye!